This is the Texas Weather Outlook for Wednesday, May 31st. Good evening. This is Apex. Tomorrow is the beginning of meteorological summer. Today is the last day of basically meteorological spring. This week is looking fairly consistent in terms of rain chances and temperatures. Let's take a look at the water vapor satellite imagery. And very muggy today. Very muggy today across Texas through the Gulf Coast states. Let's take a look at the radar. We have some storms going up in Johnson County and basically areas to the southwest of us. Take a look at some of the temperatures today. Burleson 80, the Fort Worth area 91, DFW 92, and there's no doubt that we reached 90s today. I do want to point out in Comanche and Stephenville and Brownwood, areas like those are in the low 60s to the mid to high 70s due to an area of storms moving through that location. Take a look at the watch warning map. You have the severe thunderstorm watches going up for parts of our northeast states and parts of areas of Kansas and Missouri. Risks of severe weather for those same areas. Risk for severe weather for those same areas today. For us, there's definitely some possibility we may see some thunderstorms, but no organized severe weather is expected for us. Tomorrow, a marginal risk for much of North Texas. A marginal risk for much of North Texas with that ongoing convection from today. This is the radar past midnight, suggesting that we may deal with a few showers and storms throughout the middle of the night. This is the 3 kilometer Cape convective available potential energy at 2 o'clock, around 2,000 joules per kilogram, but other models say that severe weather was really going to be limited with this system, so we won't have to worry about any severe weather concerns with that. This is day 3 on Friday, I believe. Only a marginal risk for parts of the high plains extending down into the upper Mississippi Valley. Rain for the next 7 days, and I do want to point out that the rain amounts this time of the year are generally hard to forecast because rain is dispersed all over the place this time of the year. So they're sort of difficult to forecast. This is valid through Wednesday of next week. About an inch of rain all over Texas, just about. In the GFS, this is the 18Z run, valid tomorrow at 1 o'clock p.m. The start of meteorological summer. Heights are relatively normal for this time of the year, while we have this soupy air mass extending from Texas into Alabama, bringing a chance for some rain. And I do want to point out, we will see these stages. We will see a lot of this moisture and soupy air masses all throughout this week, it seems, and maybe throughout summer. This is Friday again. Still, we have that moisture still in the southern plains. Saturday is still looking fairly consistent. We might see some scattered thunderstorms on Saturday, but generally expect highs in the high 80s. Sunday, that kind of migrates to the east a little bit. However, we will still look at the chance for some showers and potentially thunderstorms with highs in the high 80s again. This is Monday. It'll be cloudy at first on Monday and during the AM hours, but in the afternoon, evening, and the nighttime hours, it may be sunny. Rain is not looking likely for this day. Highs in the 80s, in the high 80s. This is Tuesday. As you can see, that soupy air mass and all that moisture migrates to the east, pushes out into our area, and we will be left with partly cloudy skies with highs in the high mid to high 80s. And this is a week from today. This is a week from today. This is next Wednesday. This is troughing over the coastal states, pretty anomalic for this time of the year, and suggesting that if this verifies, we may still be dry. Let's take a look at the total precipitable water, suggesting we will have a dry air mass. A dry air mass for this time of the year with this high pressure competing with the low pressure. We will have a dry air mass for a good chunk of the Central Plains up into the eastern areas. We should stay dry next Wednesday. Let's take a look at some of the temperature anomalies. Pretty anomalic when we get to the northeast. When we get to our northeast states, however, we should stay fairly consistent in terms of temperatures. This is the end of the forecast period. Saturday, June 10th, troughing over the Michigan area. However, heights still look the same and still look fairly consistent for this time of the year, and we shall remain dry for Saturday, June 10th. This is suggesting that temperatures for the next 7 days. Temperatures are looking fairly consistent. Friday through Sunday, 89. Monday, we do jump into the 90s again before warming down on Tuesday, and this is suggesting that lows will be in the low 70s. I wouldn't be surprised if that will come. I wouldn't be surprised if those were to come down a little. That will certainly feel good. That's the end of this Texas Weather Outlook. We'll have more notes on my Instagram page. Be sure to follow my Instagram at tornado_Neil. Also, be sure to follow my Twitter at apex_WX. Thank you very much for watching, and have a great evening.